most people get out and vote for the president. They don't vote for midterms. They
Nope.
don't go out to the polls at midterms. This
Better
is
get
a
out there.
time where you better wake up and get out there, because I don't know why people don't understand the midterms are just as important or more important than the presidency.
Yep.
And
I bet
people
you. I
just
bet
don't
you.
get out there and vote during the midterms.
I think all of
I
us are
bet you they
getting a
get out there
civics
this
lesson
time.
now.
All right, let's get this started, y'all. Okay,
Yes,
first
what's
off,
going
before we get
Positivity.
to I'm sorry, Mo. Before we get to the inspirational part of the show, okay, want to let y'all know right after this is the D Stark show, man. And D Stark's got some stuff going on his show. All right. Parental control. I thought, is that up? I can't see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It
Okay,
says
it's
kids are
kids
out
out.
of control and parents are not parenting.
Join
So
D
they're gonna
Stark
dive into that
as we
conversation.
dive deep into the real conversations families are afraid to have. Why are so many kids running wild?
Our parents losing
Our
control or
parents
giving
losing
up.
control
Tonight, y'all, gonna talk about it. All right,
tonight.
we'll put that back up before we leave. Okay, but right now, man, it's she makes sure that she tells everybody that we are National Black Radio Hall of Famers. Okay, which we are. We don't talk about it enough, and I think we should. But she's a Hall of Famer herself, award-winning author, mentor, leadership coach, life coach, all kind of damn coaches. All right, everybody say what's up. Rachel
What's
Gary, what's going on?
happening?
Hello there, National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees. I heard you say it, but I did not. One more time, I did not see it posted, so I got to make sure I see that. That gives me good vibes when I first.
Lord have mercy.
Bam! There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
We got you. We got you. What's going on?
Separated.
That's right. She's right. We got to do that. Okay. What's going on, Rachel?
Everything is very well. Good to see Gina's feeling better and she is back.
Yeah.
There it is. See, that's the background. Pass that to everybody, Mo. That's the background there.
There you go, Mo. I got to
Mo
get my
always
green screen and put it up.
Mo always got us, man. But Rachel, look, okay, it's award-winning author, Rachel, I should say. I was talking to someone, and we were talking business, of course, because that's all, as you get older and you have business, that's all you talk about is business, damn it. But I was wondering, because this person kept saying, man, this person did this, and I told them to do this, and they didn't do this. So I had a conversation with him. This is a business partner now, right? And I told him to do this again, and he still didn't get it right, okay? How important is it to get it right the first time? If I've given you the instructions, this is what you got to do to get, because I'm doing my part. I need you to do this. And then the person say, well, hey, man, here it is. What about this? Well, no, that's not what I asked you to do. How important is getting it right the first time, Rachel?
I want to be this is going to be funny. And as somebody who is a coach, people sometimes they want your advice, but people, I'm a person like this as well, who they use their discernment and decide that they want to go their own way. Mm-hmm. And sometimes the mistake is the best lesson. So what I've noticed is that when we had those conversations and we give the information, like I had a conversation with a mentee today who is trying to make a change in their whole 10-week plan, and we're at week 6. And it's just because they don't have the time to do the steps they're supposed to be doing. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you what my advice to them was. Same advice I'm going to give this person, whoever that person is that you must decide how you want your business and your life to move forward. And no matter whose steps you take, if on the other side of that you find success, I don't care if you change your plan now or if you wait the 10 weeks. I wouldn't advise against it. I would advise you to stay the course. But at the end of the day, I want you to make sure that you feel good with what you're doing. And that's all. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what normally happens. Because you bump your head and you figure out, I'm not going to stand up right there anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when somebody's trying to, okay, you coach a lot of people and you mentor a lot of people. and they try to do it because with a teacher, you know, most times in high school, a teacher tells you how to do this and that, you may get it wrong, and they say, well, no, you got to do it this way, all right, and this way will make it right. You'll succeed if you do it this way. It's different in business, though. If someone, Rachel, tries to emulate you step by step by step by step, and you see them doing that, what would you tell them?
You cannot walk the same path that I walked. It's not, as a leadership coach, that is not what I what I remind you of. I'm reminding you of who you are. And when I utilize my book, I'll just say, for instance, from in #Poverty to Six Figures, I tell my story, and at the end of every chapter, there's a point for them to create theirs. Every single chapter is that way, because I'm giving you steps. Hey there, Latanya. She is going to be in season number 3 as well. Everyone get locked in. Get locked in. Get locked
That's
in.
my dog. That's my dog.
So at the end of the day, it's really about you seeing how someone made something happen, but writing your own path. I'm a firm believer in the steps that I took dealt with the life that I led. So you can't follow the steps that I followed. There's the impossibility, because you didn't live the life that I led. So right. you have to use your discernment and figure out what it is that I did for success and how you can put that into your life.
That's one of the things that really bugs me. You know, it's like, well, you asked me the question how I did what I did, how you did what you did, you know, Mo, Gina as well. And we tell you this is how we did it. But, and I'm like you, I would suggest that you don't do it this way, because the way that we did it, Gina, Mo, Rachel, the way that we did it worked for us. And times change daily. All right. So the same strategies that we may have used may not work right now for you, but you asked the question of how I did it. Okay. Now, as a leadership coach, when you tell your story, how do you amend it to fit the changing times?
That is an awesome question. And most time when you're telling your story, if you are someone who's trying to provide people information, you have to be current. You have to know what's currently going on, what the current climate is. As you guys were speaking earlier about the political climate, you have to look at the political climate that we're in currently. And when I'm having a conversation of mentorship, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is so people have resources within themselves when companies are laying off people left and right. There have been 300,000 Black women who have lost their jobs in the last 10 months. 300,000. That is
not 3,000, not 300, but
300,000 people lost their jobs. Unemployment
about that.
Also, for a lot of those people, they're not getting unemployment. And even if they were making a higher salary, so the money it does not even allow them to live currently in their current livable situations.
That's right.
I say all that to say that the reason why I help people turn their gift into profit, of the Queen of Romance, the reason why I help people turn their gift into
porn
profit. Here you go. Like, it's the reason why I help people turn their gifts into profits is because if you use your gifts, you're structuring your business and you're setting your business up for success. A lot of people want to utilize things like right now. The biggest thing that we need to be doing as a culture is figuring out how to get back to basics, how to start at square one, because a lot of our elders who taught us or were teachers of before all this technology came are no longer with us.
Right.
So if we don't get a grasp of the rudimentary things in life, we're going to get lost when things go awry.
Man.
So that's what like I said, my biggest focus is on electricity. The electrical lines go down. What you do? Electrical lines go down. What you do? There is ways to generate electricity without lights. It has existed forever. The everyone knows it exists. But what should you be doing? Figuring out how to get it. Get the tools. It's a very quick thing. Learning how to make food. We do not, I want to say this, we do not produce our own food. We do not catch our own food. Most of us do. Even if we did, we would not know how to sterilize it and cook it so we could eat it. So at the end of the day, what we got to be working on is getting the fundamentals down. And think, if you don't have technology, what you gonna do?
That's a hell of a question. I mean, we have some people that are south of us in a place called this city. This is they started a new city for our culture called Friends. You heard about it?
Yep.
Friends, Georgia. And the lady went and she bought like 500 acres, and people are going there, and they just started a whole city, and learning how to work land and all that other stuff. So I mean, it's happening at a slower pace, and basically a lot of us don't know how to farm. We know how to fry a fish up, but we don't know how to catch one.
Right.
So.
And what does the adage say to us, Bo? I can teach a man how to fish, or I can give him a fish. We have been given so much that's the only way we know how to have something. When I will say, when the food stamp crisis began, everyone was talking about where they were going to go get food from.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I mean, as I said, I was concerned because I'm more concerned about the ramifications of what takes place next. But the biggest thing is that we need to know how to maintain if something is taken away.
This is so crazy. Did you say something like that? When everybody was talking about the food problems. Now we have an Amish community just south of here, and they're self-sufficient. Period. All of their communities,
of the Amish communities are self-sufficient.
What's so crazy is,
and they produce goods that they sell.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. They're self-sufficient and they take care of their own. They don't care what people think about it. So what? I wear black and white every day, and I drive a horse. I ain't got to worry about putting horse. Only thing that mug could do, go back there and eat that grass and keep it cut for me. So I'm just saying, there's a lot of communities. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Because it's connected to a religious, beliefs. But the Amish seem like them the only people that know, what they're doing. They're keeping themselves away from stuff that can harm the community if everything's shut down.
Because they're not taking advantage of any. Not advantage. They never wanted to be part of that society.
That's right.
So by them not want to be part of that society, having a horse-drawn carriage, if your car breaks down, how about this? Most of the cars right now are electric. So if most of the cars are electric and we disrupt certain systems, there are electrical magnets in your car that need those things. Otherwise, they do not start. If you don't have a car that's older than 1980, well, it was in 1993, all those cars that were made after that have components in them that need electricity.
That's true.
So
that's true. And if they drop an EMT bomb on us, everything stops functioning.
Let me say this real quick. Somebody text me. That's why I was laughing. Okay, not from what you guys were saying, but they said, "Greg, Gina's eyes." I said, and I texted him. I said, "Gina ain't getting ready to say nothing. Gina's sleepy." Okay, that's why I was Gina tired. Okay, she ready to go to bed. All right, but anyway, I'm like, leave Gina alone, man. Come on. But yeah, you know what? You guys are absolutely right. Okay, Rachel, the CEO Mastermind.
It's nothing said that I disagree with.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, and I said, they just said her eyes, because they said your eyes. They said, Greg, Gina's eyes, and I'm like, no, Gina's sleepy. Leave her alone. The CEO Mastermind first season done, success. What did you take away from the first season?
That was an awesome question. What I took away from the first season is that when you put your mind to something, you can make it happen. The second that you are willing to take steps towards, I would say this, one person on the season, Brianna Avant, Lady Red, she didn't start her plan until the week 7, and she still made money. And the first thing she said to me is, I should have started sooner. Her father had passed away, so she had a lot going on during the time. And Bobby had a very similar situation, and she made money during the time. But it goes to that the first thing is, once you structure your mind, you can make dramatic changes. And I think that that's what we need in our society right now. Just to structure your mind, gravitate towards getting the mindset of growth, and what are you going to do and what can you do, and get some assistance to make those things happen.
See, you have another forum that people really need to look at, listen to, talk about. All right, this is how we support. Okay, with forums like the CEO Mastermind, forums like the Distinguished Authors Guild. Okay, so we can have the conversations that's going to uplift us as a community. We need to keep doing that stuff. Okay, so congratulations on that first season. I know the second season going to be a smash. All right. Matter of fact, give us a little sneak preview of the second season.
Well, the second season guests will be looking at you in another 2 weeks, so they will be talking with you guys. But season 2, I say this: it's already started. You guys can go to BHC Media and go ahead and download that app, and CEO Mastermind is in there. Season 2 has already began. We have Amina, the Brown Diva, Miss Mina Media. She's on there. We have BG Howard. He's there. We have Shayna Jenkins. She's there. Then we have hey, then we have D Woods. She's there.
Come on.
I mean, then I guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is a surprise. It was a surprise to me, and I know you guys might not believe it. My son signed up for season number 2. So he is even in season number 2. So right now, and then we have Sabrina Picks. Now that Gina, that was my thing. But when I saw that he filled out the questionnaire, I was shocked. And legitimately, he's going completely out his comfort zone. He is a total introvert by nature. And right now he's posting his art. He's getting feedback on his art. He's starting to talk to people. Well, I'll say proverbial. He's actually DMing people, which he would have never done before. Then you have Sabrina Picks, who used AI for the first time on the show. I mean, guys, the biggest thing is that I'm very humble that people trust me with their businesses.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. And when we're trying to inspire people and get people to grow and to learn and support, that's the message that needs to be, told. We're proud of everyone, okay? But you gotta, you can't just stand still and think it's gonna happen, all right? You can't just say, I went to Rachel's class and not put in the work to make it happen, okay? Rachel can do this all day long, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. But if you got to invest in yourself and make it happen, and that's one of the things that Rachel can't teach. She can teach you how to get there and do whatever, okay? But she can't teach you or drag you out of your bed to make your dreams happen. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's ridiculous.
It's action. Again, it's about action. You got to be in action towards what you want. Action towards your goal. One more time, what you want, what your goals are, your intentions are, the life that you want to live. That is an all you thing. I can inspire all day. I can give you steps all day. I can give you a map all day. But if you say, I'm not getting out of my bed, I'm not going to look at the map, I'm not going to do those steps, you're still at ground zero.
And here's the most beautiful part about the whole thing, Rachel. Now you can say that your mentorship has been proven that it works. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that got problems with it and say, yeah, whatever. Plenty of people say this, plenty of people say that. How many people have taught you realistically, people, how to really make money? and sustain it. That's the other part about it. Yeah, you can buy this course, and that first week, yeah, oh man, I made $500 that week. Okay, then second week go by, you ain't got nothing. Third week go by, you ain't got nothing coming in. Fourth week come by, you owing somebody. Okay, you know, you're teaching people how to make money and sustain the growth. Okay, and we're so proud of you for that, and proud of you for the first team. And man, look, keep that going. All right, you know, if you ever need somebody to come on and be a guest mentee, let me know. I'm there.
You just let me know one day you're ready.
Ooh, you already know it's gonna have to be a cold day when I ain't got nothing else to do. No, because see, here's the thing, Rachel knows well. If I say I can't look, Mo, I cannot say, hey, Rachel, I want to be there Thursday. Thursday come around and all kind of stuff start piling on me, and I'll be like, hey, you know, Rachel, I can't. Well, no, me, I'm not gonna call. Okay, I mean, it's like I want to make sure that I look. I might be in CEO Mastermind number 4, okay, because I just want to be in the chair. Okay, I'm already cool with everything, but I can always be enhanced. That's the other thing too. Even though we're at a point where we're great, everything's good, money's right, and this and that. Okay, we still can learn. And we still can grow, okay? It ain't always about money. It's about making sure that you inside yourself is good enough to do the things that you need to do. Go ahead, Rachel.
No, I'm gonna say something right here. What you just said, that something will pile on you on Thursday. Lets me know that chapter 1 of my book you need to read. Chapter 1. It is free. Go right now to www.sayiampossible.com and get chapter 1. And I'm going to break down some real quick tips. The 4 pillars of self. Self-care, which is what Greg just said he doesn't have. Self-esteem, he got plenty of that. Self-awareness, that's something he's going to have to work on, because if he worked on his self-awareness, people would not, one more time, be able to drop stuff on him on Thursday. And self-discipline. And the reason being why those are important, because when Greg just said somebody's going to drop something on me, how about this, guys? I have 3 businesses. I'm mentoring right now 14 people on within the mastermind, and I have 2 clients that I mentor one-on-one. Those 2 clients that I mentor one-on-one, one has a business that is making over $1 million, and one has a business that is making over $100,000. Those are my mentees. I've been mentoring one for 2 years. When she started her business, she was at $175,000. You guys will see that testimony soon. She cannot wait to show her Tesla that she bought herself as a gift. So, so that was her gift to herself for making $1 million. But the first thing we had to go through was knocking down people just calling, people just dropping things, and that self-discipline is not about being disciplined. Sorry, excuse me. Let's take a step. The self-care is all about taking care of you and putting boundaries in place and giving people the actual times when you're available. My phone is on do not disturb between 1 and 3. You cannot call me.
Man, look, we going on the weekend. Great, y'all, for real. I'm good with all of that, okay? And you can tell me what's up with me, okay? Because Gina's tried to tell me stop, okay? Mo has tried to tell me sit your black ass down, okay?
I just told him pump his brakes. I didn't tell him to stop.
Yeah,
just pump his brakes.
Yeah.
But you know what, Mo? It's not really about you pumping your brakes, Greg. It's really about you structuring it, whereas in you're not being inundated on a drop of a dime, on someone else's whim, or someone else's lack of their discipline. When someone is dropping stuff on you, it's because they weren't disciplined enough to schedule accordingly.
I'm learning the power of
no. On me. You can't just drop stuff on me. It's not happening. I'm learning
the power of no. Okay, with all of y'all, putting y'all foot in my ass. Okay, I gotta learn the power. Gotta do it. Okay, Rachel, we ready for that exercise, girl?
All right. Because I want to make sure you guys get the D Stark show. Now, I want you. Listen, we are with the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees. Every week we share great conversation and powerful messages. If you are looking for more, next Thursday, we'll be right here on Dope Living TV, where you guys can get locked in to the CEO Nuggets. Until next time, be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who?
You, baby.
Yeah, man. Mo, what you got, bruh?
Well, as usual, I have to get enlightened. So is your son? Can you give us a briefing on what kind of business he's thinking about?
What he has is he's an artist. So he
Okay.
currently does spray paint art, and he has 30 pieces that he's actually has already. So he's currently putting them out there and talking to interior designers because he started there because he got some insight that they're looking for what he has.
That around in the Chicago area.
He can ship anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Anywhere in the world, he can ship anywhere.
Does he have a portfolio right now, sis?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. Yes, sir. If you
all right.
Yeah, he
I got a little more bass in my voice. All right.
No, sir. Yes. No, he has a portfolio. He's putting this stuff on right now, Instagram and Facebook, because he wasn't putting it out there at all. So he's got some real
I like to see some
really nice art.
I really would.
That's cool.
I'll send you his page to your DM so you can just check him out. He got all the stuff there right now.
Okay, cool.
Sheena.
Man, that's awesome. I have to brag on my son then. He's
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yes,
cybersecurity. Man, I'm telling you, our children they're not trying to work like we worked, starting from the bottom and work our way up. They're not trying to do that. And you know what? I am not mad at them. You know,
I mean, 18 months. That is so cool. I mean, the thing about cybersecurity, sis, it is a really, really, really good career because you can just do that yourself anytime from your house.
And you know what? He that's what he did in the military.
Oh, man.
You guys know the story.
Like
my son signed up for the military, for the Navy at the age of 17, and I fought him tooth and nail. You're not going there. You know, and when we finally sat down and talked about it, and he told me why he wanted to go, I stepped back and I signed the papers because they needed me to sign the papers. He couldn't go without me signing the papers until he turned 18. And so I signed the papers when he was 17. And the day he turned 18, he went off to boot camp. But you know what? He got into the cybersecurity business. He came out of the Navy making six figures. It took his mom a long time to make six figures.
Yeah.
And you know,
and
he's only 34 years old. And now
Yeah.
he started his cybersecurity business, him and four of his friends. They put a lot of money into this company. They had to get certifications and all these different letters that I don't know what they are. He just be spitting them out to me. And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
You got certifications that you have to go through either annually or certifications forever, you know. And the certifications annually knows that you're keeping up on your stuff, you know.
Yes.
So if they say you got certification XYZ, yeah, I got it. That means you keep on the latest, greatest security upgrades. So
So, you know, I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud. And I'm thinking about, maybe he should sign up for the CEO mindset, you know. Maybe he should get involved with that.
I think
But
I think he already in fourth gear, Sheen.
Yeah, he is. Because you know what? He's going to.
That don't mean nothing.
He just went to he's been going to seminars, and they're talking to them. They're talking to them, and they telling them, you know, we're going to be looking. I guess they put their name somewhere on some page or something. I'm not sure, but he said that
network.
A lot of the people said they were gonna look for the business on this page or wherever it is that they put those cyber names out there. But I'm telling you, follow your dreams, man. You don't have to work your fingers to the bone. You don't have to work for another company and make them rich. And by the time you get to retirement age, you know, you're looking at just pennies. You know, get out there and push for your dream. Do what it takes to get over the finish line. Hey, this is yours. You work as hard as you have to get there. I'm telling you, it will pay off. I know I took up some of your time, bro.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna take my time. Okay. Anyway, no, I'm gonna tell about my son then. Okay, Dumb Bunny, man. That's the name of that movie for the album. Okay, it's almost done. He's been working hard for this movie. I put initially some cash in. But after that, he said, Dad, I got it. I'm going to take care of this, okay? And you're going to be proud of me. I said, son, I was proud of you from the moment you were born. So it's all good, all right? But thank you, Rachel, for always coming and inspiring us every Thursday, okay? What we're getting is priceless, all right? But we're getting it for free. So we appreciate you giving it to us because it's nuggets. It's really things we can move our businesses forward and as well as move our minds in a different direction. So appreciate you for doing all of that, all right? All right, man, that's the week for us, y'all. That's it. Woo! It was like running up a hill this week, man, for real.
All
But
right,
we
so-
made it through. Made it through. So we'll see you guys on Monday. And next week is Thanksgiving too. So we're gonna be thankful every day next week to and talk about our thankfulness. Okay, I'm even thankful for Mohana for having my.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Hey,
Hey,
we
hey,
take
Rachel,
Wednesday and Thursday
he's
off,
tenacious
guys.
about that right there. He's tenacious. I want my cassette deck back and my tape.
Gina said we're gonna take Wednesday and Thursday off, y'all. So
Yeah, I think we all need it.
we're gonna take Wednesday and Thursday
I
off.
think we haven't taken a break in a minute. We're going straight
Yeah.
for about 2 years now. So.
What happened to this
Yeah.
dude, man?
Yeah, I don't know. They look like they used to hit him upside the head with that vest on. Get him.
But don't I still look the same?
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, this is Dope Living TV Live, man. We got to get out of here. We'll see you guys next week. All right.
Good night, fam.
I don't even have the thing. Wait a minute, hold on, because they tripping, man. StreamYard, stop. Okay, I got it now. Thank you, Rachel, for hanging out with us, okay, and doing your thing as you always do with these CEO nuggets, all right? Happy Thanksgiving to you, because we're not gonna see you next week, all right?
Happy holidays, everyone. Have a good time. Don't spend all your money. Don't spend all your money.
Oh, y'all better recognize. You better stay out
be
the store,
right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it to get my brains beat out by
Black
somebody trying to get a dog.
Do not shop on Black Friday. If I didn't know this, we weren't coming out. I forgot the next week is Thanksgiving. Shopping on Black Friday was intentionally put out there for you to spend your money. You just got a scare that showed no one cares. Don't make your money part of the plan.
On that note, we out of here, y'all. It's Dope Living TV Live. Y'all have a great weekend, all right? Peace.